Pic related. The one image/video that constantly gets no bumped by mods/jannies may also get you banned. Original video was released after the MH370 incident. 3 camera angles, a satellite and 2 drones. 1 drone with FLIR, 1 with thermals. FLIR and thermal profiles match a 777 to AT and in motion. The most advanced flight sim at the time of video's release was X-Plane 9. Literally incapable even with mods to produce image quality of the satellite footage, let alone the thermal and FLIR. Screen UI confirmed was shot from a US drone. No traces of CGI in the video. The 3 spheres also have thermal and IR signatures. But MaFlash is from an obscure, literally unknown music visualizer asset from 1996. Loosely resembles Flash, in fact barely lines up at all. Said visualizer asset has a hard link to a bigwig in the DoD. When bigwig is emailed and asked about such a thing, never responded. Where plane go? This phrase should echo across the globe. Even if it's not MH370, a plane disappeared to somewhere. This footage is the most incredible thing ever caught on camera, and some anon in the military leaked this so we would know about it. This was shot 10 years ago. Imagine what this tech has been or is currently being used for now. The Antarctic Plateau, Polar Plateau, or King Haakon 7 Plateau is a large area of East Antarctica that extends over a diameter of about 1,000 kilometers, 620 miles. This huge continental plateau is at an average elevation of about 3,000 meters, 9,800 feet. The nearly continuous frigid winds that blow across the Antarctic Plateau, especially in the austral winter, make the environment inhospitable to life. Microbial abundance is low, less than 103 cells/ml of snowmelt. What's actually going on in Antarctica? Even without the inhospitable temperature, its landscape is strange and unlike the rest of the world. The main thing that sticks out to me as strange is many nations, even adversarial ones, all signing a treaty to protect Antarctica for scientific research, when it could easily serve military purpose, and it would be the obvious decision to make if it's really just a barren continent. When it could easily serve military purpose. How? It's a frozen, barren wasteland located very far away from anything of value. There are no real military targets there, like bases, silos, logistics nodes, or command and control facilities, so no one is in any rush to station weapons there or do armed patrols nearby. There are no cities besides tiny scientific outposts which, if they were destroyed, the world would not notice on a day-to-day level. Unlike the North Pole, there aren't strategic maritime shipping lanes going through it or likely missile transit routes going over it, so there's no real pressure to monitor it or station radars or naval forces there, beyond whatever is required to support scientific missions. On top of that, it's really fucking cold and logistics are really fucking expensive and difficult there, so no one is exactly tripping over themselves to get there besides scientists and people with a penchant for adventure and isolation. Treaties over Antarctica stemmed from several environmental initiatives that managed to sway the leaders in office at the time. Until someone discovers one. Massive resource deposits worth the severe cost in manpower and cash to extract them, and 2. Finds viable ways to penetrate hundreds or thousands of meters of ice to get to them in an economic manner, or 3. A strategically critical reason to station material, troops, or weapons there arises. It is unlikely that anyone will try to get the signatories to withdraw from said treaties.
Antarctica is one of those really weird places that people pretend is totally normal. It's not even just about military purposes, it's an entire fucking continent rich in natural resources that have never been touched. They say it's protected for conservation reasons, but conservation of what? Besides coastal areas, it's a completely frozen wasteland otherwise. Even more hilarious is that you need permission to go there, and the places you are allowed to go are limited to those very same coastal regions. If you wanted to simply venture forth on an expedition through the continent, you wouldn't be allowed. So, basically, people can be tourists and visit, only with government permission, the places that need protection and conservation, but they're not allowed to go anywhere near the completely desolate interior. Yeah, that makes sense. Either way, we already know they have large underground bases in Antarctica, and there's probably a lot more going on there that we don't actually know. Hey everyone, thanks so much for sticking around until the end of the video. Your support really means the world to me. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch and engage with my content. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. I've got a lot more exciting content coming your way, so be sure to click the bell icon to stay updated.